Hey guys, today we're going to do the Mul-T-Lock Interactive 5-pin and pin lock. So it does operate with a key. There's the key. We'll gut it afterwards. And then we got some generic Z-bars. I put 2 of them in here just to get a nice tight fit in the core. And we're going to be using some Multipick flags I got. I got a number 13 and number 5. I'm going to start off with the number 13. I like using a larger flag with these first. And it helps. Some of these are all spooled. And using the larger flag helps with some of the needed force that I feel that I need to get some of these pins set properly and in place. I'm sure the little flag can do it too, but I just feel better with this larger flag. I did have a couple DIY flags I made up a while ago. They worked out pretty well. I used some ejector pins, but I gotta say that these picks by far are greatly superior. But the DIY ones got me on my journey in the world of dimple locks, and I was able to open not this one, but I did open the DeGard clone and some Abus padlock I had. Alright, so I think I'm going to switch over to the smaller number 5. Yeah, watching other people work with these multi-locks or multi-lock clones, I notice some people work from the left or the right. I don't know, I find it easier working from the right side, as long as your pick can fit. feel like I'm having an issue reaching in number 1. Let's go back to the other ones here. Yeah, I got an issue with pin 4. It requires quite a bit of finagling. Is that a word? I tend to drop everything I set. Alright, where are we at here? Alright, so we got a very deep false set. So there's probably only center pin somewhere left. Alright, and we got it open. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here just so I make sure. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try here. Sorry with the shaky camera. Alright, we'll make it work. I just want to make sure I keep this in frame here. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We'll get the pinning tray here. And we're going to close this lock up. But you see that it's open here. Alright. So I'm going to stick the key back in. I do like to shim this. I don't know if it's possible to gut it without shimming it, but the core has a bunch of ridges, and I just find it easier to shim, even though it's sometimes a little difficult to get the shim properly in there. Let's get this centered. There we go. Alright, I think most of it's there. We'll get the plug here. Yeah, I hear people coming up with different ways to hang on, what do we got going on here? Why is it getting stuck? Yeah, let's see, it's alright. So I think we're going to put the core aside. So we got the core here with the pins. Let's flip this around. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's clean this up. Let's start with this one where I got the spring had come out because I didn't have the shim correctly in place. So we got pin 1, pin 2, that's 3. Let's get these springs out of here. Oh, so I was saying something about the shims. I hear people, you know, trying to make their own shims with aluminum cans and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know how expensive shims are. I bought them quite a while back ago, but I can't imagine they're that pricey. And I think aluminum's just not going to hold up in the long run. And being made, I'm assuming these are made out of steel. I think you can get them just that much thinner. I think it's definitely a worthwhile investment. Not only when you're gutting a lock, but it's saved me many a times when I screwed up gutting a lock. Being able to shim it back open. And these dimple lock springs I am not a fan of. They like to fly all over the place. Anyways, enough yapping. So there we go. So that's the core. And we got, let's not drop these. There's the pins. And that's it for now. Thanks, guys.